Welcome students. This is the continuation classes for 4th semester B Pharmacy students. And this is not only for 4th semester B Pharmacy student, it will be more helpful for D Pharm students and Pharm D students also to revise their classes to enter into the university exam. So here, last class we have seen about the history, definition and history, a short class. This is also a continuation for the unit 1. We have seen many questions they have asked. As I told, more than 35% of questions they have asked from this unit 1 for Pharmacognosy and Phytochemistry 1 for 4th semester B Pharmacy students. Any doubts or any type of clarification for you, you have to mail me, or you can contact me, or you can come to my office. And for submitting your assignments, very important in the coming Monday. See, today we are going to see some definitions in Pharmacognosy. In this small class, some definitions which we should know, and to write about the short notes or essay question also, it has to be incorporated. For the 4th semester student, as well as for Pharm D students, and as well as for D Pharm students also, it's needed for you to know about the basic thing in Pharmacognosy. You should know what is official and unofficial drugs. There are official drugs and unofficial drugs. So we should know what about this two, what is the difference, and origin of drugs. Origin. There are different origin of drugs are there. What is the different origin of drugs? When you talk about origin of drugs, number 1, the nature or biological origin, source, biological source, botanical source. By that you can say the origin. Geographical source of a drug, geographical source. The origin can be decided by its geographical source. And even, why not, commercial origin sometimes. The source, commercial origin is also not sometimes. Even commercial origin, where you prepare and where you market, where the commercial origin is also plays a major role for identification of any herbs or any crude drugs. The binomial system, this is also another definition. You should know what is binomial system, how it is made to have this botanical name and zoological name for animals, for identification. The binomial system you should know, and it is specifically there is the names which is given for the plant or animal, how usually chosen to indicate something. That's what. Is it indicating something? Yes. Some of them very clearly the characters can be identified. That's what we are going to discuss some example. That is about the species. The generic name also, sometimes the generic name, the initial name, generic name also may also allude, attached or changed or connected to certain character of the plant. So that's what we want to see some example, which normally what we are using, so that the student will be very easy for writing in the examination point of view. That's my idea. So the official and unofficial drug, very simple. The drugs are either official or unofficial usually. An official drug is one which is listed and described in a book, a standard book, official book recognized by the government as the legal authority of standards like Pharmacopoeia. India means Indian Pharmacopoeia. British means British Pharmacopoeia. US means United States Pharmacopoeia. Europe means European Pharmacopoeia. So like that, Pharmacopoeia, each and every country there will be Pharmacopoeia. Otherwise they will follow another countries with their permission, or they will have a formulary. Officially they will publish. Origin of the drug, as we have discussed, that is, there are two origin mainly of each drug, the natural or biological as well as geographical origin. Apart from that, one more we added last slide, commercial origin is also sometimes, not sometimes, usually commercial origin is also available. So the commercial origin is also an interest in case of certain drugs. Most of the drugs needed the commercial origin also. So natural or biological origin, geographical origin or commercial origin. When we talk about the first one, the natural or biological origin source, natural origin of a drug is the plant or animal yield it. If a plant, botanical origin or botanical source. If it is an animal, zoological origin or zoological source. Geographical sources or geographical source or geographical origin of a plant or a drug. What do you mean by that? The geographical source or habitat is the region in which the plant or animal yielding the drug grows. The plant growing in their native countries are said to be indigenous to their regions. Example, Aconitum napellus of mountain region of Europe, Hyoscyamus muticus of Egypt, Cannabis sativa of India. So, indigenous decided by the geographical origin, geographical source. Plants are said to be neutralized when they grow in a foreign land. Not neutralized, naturalized. Naturalized. Taken from one country to another country when it grows to a foreign land, or it needs permission. It needs patent also we have to pay, and in locality other than their native home. Commercial origin source, the third one. The commercial origin of a drug refers to its production and its channel of trade. When you see commercial origin, have a primarily from plant, for example, have a commercial origin primarily from plants, animals and minerals. Example include plant parts like senna leaf and opium or the latex opium from the poppy fruit, from the poppy, or the animal source like musk. Yesterday we discussed about the musk deer. It's a very interesting medicinal value for the musk gland, which is taken from the musk deer. The near to the scrotum and the penis area, there will be a gland which is more medicinal value. For stroke and all it is applicable. Cardiac diseases, cancer, anti-cancer, so musk deer. So that shows commercial origin, where this musk deer is available, where the product is isolated, where the product is marketed. These all the commercial origin. And the mineral source like silagite is a mineral which is available in the Himalayan mountain area. So mountain area, that is commercial area. and resinous substance from mountains when you take certain area. That is also commercial origin, particular place. So this is called commercial origin. So the student should write very clearly about the origin. This is definition about pharmacognosy. And binomial system, as we told, there are two questions which they are asking. The names which is given for the botanical name for the plants, zoological name for the animals. Can it be have any indication? Can it have any relation? The specific name is usually chosen to indicate something of the character. The species name. Generic name also they are asking a doubt. Is it the generic name also have an allude or relationship or connected to the certain character of that particular plant? Yes. We can give many examples. This is what we are going to discuss about. What is binomial system? Who is the scientist? Lin. You can see this is a Cinchona ledgerania, a dried extract, just a picture which is taken from the internet. This is the plant anti-malarial drug. The name is Cinchona is the genus name and ledgerania is the species name. There are many species are there. Cinchona ledgerania, Cinchona officinalis, Cinchona calicea. There are many. But still we are talking about Cinchona ledgerania, the species. This is the plant. A long tree, bark is used. You will study in detail. It's used as an anti-malarial drug. The binomial system is due to Swedish botanist Linnaeus. Lin, you can see in every plant identification they can write Lin dot. That is scientist name, Lin. Linnaeus, botanist's name is Linnaeus. In this system, the first name, which is always spelt with capital letter, start with capital letter. You can see the Cinchona, we write C capital. But here all together they have written in capital. Usually, when you are writing in small C capital Cinchona, ledgerania starting itself L should be small letter. If you write all capital letter, there is no issue for topographic method. But usually when you are writing, the genus should start with capital letter, denotes the genus. The second name is species, denotes the species, where the species name after the genus. The genus name is always capitalized and is written first, and the specific epithet follows the next one. This is specific epithet follows the genus name and is not capitalized. It should not be capital starting. It should be small letter. There is no exception in this. Thus, the species of Cinchona named after Charles Ledger is an identifier. So, his name Ledgerana, the name is given, who brought its seed from Brazil in 1865 and he made it to cultivate in other place. So, Charles Ledger, the scientist named Ledgerania. So you can see that is why the Cinchona is the genus name. Ledgerania is the species name who the scientists have identified, and he is the person who brought the seeds to the world for cultivating in other places. So L stands in a small letter. You can see that very clearly in my slide. Cinchona ledgerania. L is small letter. So when you write in other species also, when you write Cinchona saxirubra, S should be small. Cinchona officinalis, F should be small letter. C should be capital letter for the genus. So this you can see a plant background which I want to show is, it's hemlock actually. It's a Europe plant. You can see the stem which is having a dotted, very clearly purple or reddish dot can be seen. This looks like purple. Dot, a pit you can see in the stem part. So that is a name which is given. The stem is peculiarly character, having a dot or a spot of pitted, reticulate. We can use any word in biological words. Reticulate, pitted, dotted, spotted. Externally can be seen in the stem part. Maculate, it is called maculate. That's why it is called Conium maculata. So that we will discuss. Maculate means dotted. So the character is also given to the species name. Character is also given to the botanical name. The specific name is usually chosen in binomial system to indicate 7 points you have to remember. Number 1, some striking character of the plant can be given in the species name. A character of color also can be given, like telling that black pepper, it is black in color. So nigrum means pepper meaning. So that's why piper nigrum. We will see the examples. And the next one, a characteristic aromatic plant. Aroma, certain aroma, flavor, volatile oil like clove. So you can see Caryophyllus. You can see, you have written that flavor, the name will come in the species. Sometimes a geographical source of the history of the plant, of the drug can also be given, like Indiana, Africana, Xylonicum. So like that, the place name, the geographical area name can also be given. Asiatica. So you can see a pharmaceutical activity or an active constituents can also specify name will be there. Pharmaceutical activity. Like vomit means nux vomica. So that is vomiting producing, that's why the vomit. So like that, activity or a constituent name. Like serpentina, serpentine is there. Ravolfia serpentina. It looks like snake also, but at the same time serpentine, a constituent which is present, that's why they are calling. The name is given. So that is all examples. Constituent's name, pharmacological activity name. Interesting, the name is given, how the name is given by the species. A general meaning or a special indication is also can be given. A general meaning or a special indication, some of the special indication, we will see some example. Special indication, like atropa. Atropa means the meaning in Egyptian for killing others, the enemies, attacking by means of poison, they used atropa. Atropa belladonna was used for that purpose. So they used that, even the genus name also they are given. A special meaning, atropa. So generic name, general meaning, special meaning can also indicate. And the special meaning, like you can see cultivated, some of the wild, wheat is usually wild, it is can be collected previously. They are cultivating also. So that is called sativa. So sometimes you can see cultivated wild plant. So difference, the name can be given. Genus also, as I told, atropa. Generic name also can be atropa belladonna. Atropa is the generic name. The generic name also having a meaning in that. Atropa means it is for poisoning the enemies, they were using atropa belladonna. So atropa, the name is given. So it's interesting to know about these names. 7 points you have to remember. So first one, specific name in usually chosen indicates first one, the some striking character of the plant. Example you see, Conium maculatum. Just now we have seen in the slide, dotted, pitted, reticulate, external, purple color or a reddish dot. It looks like purple in my slide, but it is reddish dot. So maculate means spotted, the meaning. So the stem was reddish spot patches as shown in the picture. You can see the picture. This is Conium maculatum. It's a common name for hemlock. It is a poisonous plant actually. It is used for many other purposes also in small doses. External purpose, can be used. It's a poisonous plant, Conium maculatum. It is called hemlock in European plant. The dot is the name is given. You can see maculate means spotted. Glycyrrhiza glabra, everybody knows, it's in our place. Very much useful in Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani we are using. And many other preparation in the home also. Adi Maduram. And it is, glabra means globrous. Globrous means smooth. Its spots, its fruit is very, very polished and smooth. Refers to the fruit of this plant, Glycyrrhiza glabra. Glabrous means smooth. So the fruit species is very smooth as shown in the picture. In the hand the person is keeping the pods. Very smooth. That's why it is called Glycyrrhiza glabra. You know this, it's a root is usually used. It's sweet in taste. And next example you can say the characteristic like Hyoscyamus miticum. Muticus, sorry, not miticum, muticus. Muticus means short. Something which is short we can say muticus. So the plant is being very short as shown in the picture. This Hyoscyamus muticus. The name of the species is given because it is short. It is given muticus in the name. Atropa belladonna. Belladonna means beautiful. Donna, lady. The meaning is bella means beautiful. Donna. Donna means lady. The meaning is beautiful lady. Why? Because this plant's berry was very beautiful. It was used by the Egyptian female to pour in their eyes and make their eye pupil dilated. And when the eye pupil is dilated, it looks like different. It looks like attractive for the face. In BC, long back, they were using this for making them attractive in Egyptian. So you can see this plant. The fruit is very beautiful. When the juice is applied, the berry placed in the eyes, females, causes dilation of the pupil. Thus gives an striking appearance, an appearance to attract the male. So that's why they were using this name, Atropa belladonna. Second one, by characteristic color, everybody knows black pepper, that is pepper nigrum. Nigrum means black. Pepper nigrum, nigrum means black. The species given nigrum, the name. The color of the species. Veratrum viride. Viride means green. This is that Veratrum viride. It is having lots of medicinal use. Veratrum viride is used for diseases of heart, valves actually, inflammatory conditions of the brain and spinal cord. Example, even meningitis. In cerebral meningitis caused by malarial meningitis, severe cases of hypertension, some cases systolic pressure is above 200 mercury millimeter. If it is shown, it can be treated by Veratrum viride. So the green meaning here in this part, we have to know that viride means green. The species name is given by its green color. Citrus Aurantum, or you can say Aurantium. Aurantium, you can say Aurantium, then the spelling will not mistake. Citrus Aurantium. So Aurantium, that is citrus Aurantium, is an orange. The color, the Aurantium or Aurantium is the color, golden yellow. The meaning, the name is given for the species. Citrus Aurantium. Digitalis purpurea, purple color. Purpurea means purple. You see the flower? Digitalis cardiac glycosides. For cardiac congestive failure it is used. Very, very interesting drug. Digitalis leaf. But the flower is a purple color. That is why it is called purpurea. The color characteristic example. Digitalis luteae. What do you mean by luteae or luteae? Yellow color. Same another species. The color of the flower is yellowish color. That's why it is given Digitalis luteae or luteae. Next one is aromatic plant. Aroma or certain aroma will be given as a species name. Example, Myristaceae fragrans. Fragrance. What do you mean by fragrance? Having a fragrance. Nice aroma. Myristaceae fragrance is very common in our place, especially in our Kerala and even in some of the places in Kanyakumari district. They started cultivating most of the in Thrissur and every area of Kerala. They started cultivating this nutmeg, Myristica fragrance. Myristaceae fragrance due to its flavor, and it is used very flavoring agent for many purposes. Even in biryani also we used to use this. So very important. This cultivation is now very common. The next example is Caryophyllus aromaticus. Caryophyllus aromaticus is a new name referred to the aroma. We know this clove. It has many other names also. Aromaticus means referring to having very good aroma. Clove. When you see it is named, some books they used to say about Syzygium aromaticum, the flavor. Syzygium means about the oil cells, cyanogenous cells. Caryophyllus aromaticus. Eugenia is the constituents. So chemical constituents name also they have given. Eugenia caryophyllata. Eugenia caryophyllus. Aroma flavor. So you can write very interesting example. How the character is denoting the name of the plant. Examples the student can easily write. I would like to stay the students to refer. Whenever I am saying some plant's name, botanical name, kindly refer it. It is normally what you are using in the home. So interesting, what is the medicinal use of it? A geographical source or a history of the drug. How it denotes the name of the drug. Like you can see Cannabis indica, which is grown in India. You know this Cannabis indica. Having a narcotic activity and fiber also can be taken for surgical dressings. Tamarind is available in India. In our place we are more used for every curries. So you can see tamarind indica. And you can see Trichodesma africana, Trichodesma indica, Trichodesma xylonica is also there. In africana, you can see this plant having anti-inflammatory activity. Trichodesma africana, by means of its geographical source, the name is given for the species. A pharmaceutical activity or an active constituent can also be given as a name. Papaver somniferum. Somniferum means sleep, sedation. Papaver means opium, which contain morphine, codeine, which gives sedation. It's a narcotic. Latex, the exudate which is prepared from the poppy fruit. So papaver somniferum, the somniferum, sleep inducing. This is the poppy fruit, more produced in Afghanistan climate. Strychnus naxomica. Strychnus naxomica, nux omica, omitting. The two Latin words, nut causing omitting. Nux omica. So it's a nut, nux omica. The name is given. You know this is having strychnine and brucin, which is a stimulant. It's poisoning actually. It has but stimulant effect in a small doses. So, Nux vomica, the name comes denoted by its pharmacological action, therapeutic applications. The name, genus name is given. Epimoya parga. Epimoya parga means it's a root. This is the plant. Parga means purgative. In other ways, you can say laxative, purgative, cathartic, evacuation of the bowel, laxative effect, removal of the constipation, difficulties in the GIT. So you can see the pharmacological action also given as a name for the botanical source. Sixth one is general meaning or a specific indication, like cultivated allium sativum. Garlic is always cultivated. So that's why the name is given sativa. Sativa means cultivated. You see garlic, allium sativum. The name sativum species is given, it is cultivated. But at the same time, Triticum vulgare. Vulgare means actually wild. Wheat is also cultivated, but usually wheat is available in the north and all. In the wild field they have seen, identified. That's why the name is given Triticum vulgare. So this is a specific common wheat as an example for specific indication whether cultivated or wild. Next is 7.1 genus name. Atropa. I told in the beginning slide itself. The generic name may also occlude a certain character of the plant. Like Atropa. The Atropa's meaning flexile. The name of Greek fate who cuts the thread of life of an enemy, occluding to the poisonous character of the drug, of the plant, Atropa belladonna. That's why this is given Atropa. Belladonna means we know that it is beautiful lady, that species. Atropa is the genus name. The capital letter, Atropa. So this Atropa, the name is having a meaning, fluxil, poisoning, the enemy, life threatened. Glycyrrhiza glabra. Glabra we told smooth, of the fruit or the spots, just now we have seen. We are genus example, Glycyrrhiza. Why? Glycyrrhiza means glucose. Glucose means sweet. Rhiza means root. The root is used as an Adi Madiram root. So that's why Glycyrrhiza glabra, the Glycyrrhiza, the name, having a meaning, it contains glucose, the sweet taste, and it is a root. Rhiza means root. You can see the plant, Glycyrrhiza glabra. Very commonly we have in our place, and very commonly we are using in our traditional practice like Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani. So these are some of the examples which I want to say about the definitions needed, supportive for the history and pharmacognosy. Kindly add this also in your assignment, a small class, just to make you to have an idea. Like you are seeing a reels, you can see this class, make use of it, note it down, write your own notes. Try to know about these plants, where I come across, whether it is available in our house. Just observe. Thank you. Thank you for attending the class. We will see in the next lecture. This unit has small classes. It will be going on. These classes will be more useful for diploma in pharmacy students, PharmD students, and all the pharmacy students who are studying pharmacognosy. The basic thing is needed for them to go for any higher studies also. Thank you.